Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds, by birth also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Family, what is going on? What's good? Look, I ain't gonna take too much of y'all time on tonight. I know y'all getting ready for y'all barbecues. I know y'all getting ready for y'all families and all that other good stuff I guess y'all got going on. But I just only want to take a little bit of your time, okay? I titled this, You Are a Creator. Creation is in your DNA. So part of the very substance that you are. And every day we create something. Every day we creating something. I'm just here to tell you, you might as well get paid to create. Because you are a creator. And y'all know I've been giving y'all some biblical prosperity principles. Right? It doesn't matter if you believe in the Bible. I mean, they will really work for you if you do. Okay? They would really be beneficial for you if you did. Nevertheless, these principles will work for you even if you don't. They work for everybody else. Been working for everybody else and will continue to do so. And I say it all the time, but I'll mention a few. You want to know why the devil's seed and those that are evil, blatantly evil? I mean, they tell you they're evil. They tell you who they pledge their allegiance to, right? Not by my own accord, by their own accord, by their own admission. They tell you in their lyrics, they tell you in their symbolism, they tell you in their clothing who they represent. They tell you in their amulets and in their pentagrams and all. They tell you who they are. But why is it that they can prosper? And go and do whatever. I mean, they have the ability and the financial freedom to go and poison the masses. They have big platforms and poison the masses. They're in positions to take care of their family, even if they're evil. So these principles work for anybody. If you from the Church of Scientology, they'll work for you. If you a Buddhist, they'll work for you. If you are a ancestor worshiper, they'll work for you. I mean, whatever you are, principles are principles. And one thing that I know about my father, one thing that I know is that he remains the same. Okay? He reigns on the just and the unjust. They both have a purpose. Good has a purpose, and so does evil. And the rain falls down on both of them. It actually says that the children of the world are wiser than the children of the light. And that is a true statement. You got a whole bunch of people that got the light, but they ain't got the power. And the kingdom that I come from says that kingdom comes with power and not with words. So now you got crooked men and crooked women, evil men, okay? Y'all want to sit around and talk about Bill Gates, but Bill Gates got power. He don't even got to have a degree. He don't even got to have a certificate. Bro is a computer geek, and he got so much power that he can control who stays and who does not. Principles work. And I want you to know, Warren Buffett, the Queen of England, these politricks, okay? We clearly know who they are by now. But they work for them. You don't see their family hurting. No, you don't see that. You don't see them without. You don't see them affected. You don't see them impacted. You don't see them hollering about. You know why they able to stand on a pulpit and like, oh, inflation it's okay. We'll get through it. Because it doesn't affect them. Why would they care about something that doesn't affect them? We as human beings, we don't care about stuff that don't affect us. You got a whole woman right here, sitting right here, telling you that you need to do something different. Showing you how you can do something different. Why? Because I was a victim. I lost a whole child. I know it's real. But if it don't happen to others, they're not really infected by it. It's not happening to me. I hear what she's saying, and I can sympathize with her. Can't feel me because you ain't in my situation. But you can sympathize. But until you're in that position, until it hurts you, then it doesn't really matter to you. It doesn't matter to them. It's not hitting them or hurting them. And right now is the time we're the Most High. It's saying that I have shifted some things on your behalves. I have taken down thrones and dominions so that I can establish new ones. I have given you the knowledge that has been hidden from you for a long time. I was meditating on that. How is it all of a sudden now everybody, everything is exposed. Do y'all remember just 5 years ago, 10 years ago? The exposure was not on steroids like it is now. Everybody know what's going on. Just 5, 10 years ago, you think that wasn't that long ago? You didn't know half of the stuff. Who was who? You didn't know half of that. And now we have this great overload of information and exposure. And we couldn't possibly believe that it's being revealed to us just because we've been in the dark so long. Because it don't have to be revealed to us. It's being revealed to us for a purpose so that we may prepare. It was hidden because it wasn't the timing. But now this information is being revealed to us. All you got to do is click on a button and you can get truth. So the Most High is giving us an opportunity. He don't owe us anything, but yet and still he's given us everything, including the ability to escape. Why? That's his job as a father. He tells us to pray that we may escape all, not some. All that is coming upon the face of the earth. That is everywhere. Do you think that all of the minorities that was even able to get a PPP, no matter how they got it? Let me tell you, prisoners, crackheads, dope boys, people who ain't never had no business was able to get stimulus, EDD, PPP. Do you understand me? That ain't never happened. That ain't never happened. You had young men and women out here getting money. That ain't never happened. 40 racks. Almost 100K. It ain't got nothing to show for it today. Do you think that was haphazardly? That was by coincidence? No, it was not. It was the timing, because things were shifting. Now I'm taking what was once last and making them first, if they will follow, if they are ready to listen. See, it's one thing to be delivered, but you got to understand, when the children came out of bondage, their mind was still there. That's why they never inherited the promised land. And we still making that same mockery mistake even now today. We are no different. They came out with great exploits and still talking about it was better for us in Egypt. Did you bring us out here to die? At least we had meat. We had hard labor, but we had meat. At least we had meat. So the Most High like, look, I'm going to gorge y'all with meat, because you won't stop complaining. I put you on this path so that I can rid you of the mindset that something new was upon you, that you were getting ready to enter into something new, and their mind wouldn't let them. Their mind wouldn't let them. So you know what happened? Somebody got to get the wealth transfer. So the evil men say, why not us? They still ain't woke. We got them entertained over here with politics and with George Floyd. We got them emotionalized right now. We got them all stirred up. We just having our way. Come shop with us. When y'all get through being emotional, come shop with us. Walmart, Amazon, all of them giants stole that wealth. That was the biggest illegalist wealth transfer ever. Because the Most High was showing us that he took from them and gave it to you, no matter how you got it. And that's what I am going to say. That ain't none of my business how you got it, whether you were qualified for it or not. There was lots of people that got it. Lots of people. Millions of people that got it. One or the other. Renaissance, since you didn't have no rent. When I tell you he came through like a gangster, oh, I'm shutting everything down. I'm shutting everything down. Straight up. I'm going to let my people rest. People was actually able to sit at home and not even go to work. Didn't have no student loans on your back. Didn't have no rent. They were suspending car payments. Listen, people was not catching it. Still buying TVs and gold and stuff. That's how they got caught. Stupidity. Taking the money and going to go buying Ferraris with business money. Stupid. Because that mindset was still in Egypt. Straight up. They didn't see it as this is a way out. I will take this 40K, 20K, 30K, whatever K they gave you. I would take that and get out of the situation I've been in for 400 years. That's what I would have did. That's what I would have did, because that's what the Most High God was saying. I'm giving y'all fair game. I'm giving y'all opportunity right now. They got people on lockdown. Look, you all you need is internet and a smartphone. Get on there and start using your gifts. I was one of them he spoke to. Get on there and start using your gifts. I mean, the value start coming out of the vault. For real, I remember how I could paint leaves and bookshelves to be the colors to match your house. I mean, gifts. It wasn't no place to go to. You either had the owner or it was shut down. I wasn't willing to risk my life for no money. Is you crazy? Wasn't running from it neither. Neither did it touch me. Wasn't running from it, but wasn't stupid enough to run to it. Okay? Not for no money. I don't work for money. Money works for me. I need to know how to work it. I need to know how this gonna work for me. Because I'm not willing to get nothing I'm not willing to get none of that. I'm not willing to participate. I'm not willing to get touched by it. I'm not willing because I don't want to participate in any of that. So what you got for me? Okay? Because I'm done playing games. What you got for me? You don't got to show me no more who's in control. I know who's in control. I know clearly who's in control. You don't got to tell me no more, Sway. Period. Playtime was over at that moment. For real, for real. I don't care what you believe. I'll say this. We can all agree on this. That Bible is real. And I don't care if you believe, if a white man wrote it or a gray man wrote it or a purple man wrote it or if he's gray or if he's peach. Look, that's no disrespect because I know the truth. And that's all I'm supposed to be concerned with. That's all I'm supposed to be concerned with, whether I know the truth or not, okay? But that Bible real, baby. That Bible is real. That Bible coming to pass. You can believe in Zeus and everybody else you want to believe in. The Bible coming to pass, baby. That's for sure. Stuff grandmommy and them said. That junk, we seeing it right now. It's coming to pass. There ain't no other book that's even that accurate. That was written way before we was born and we actually living it and seeing it. Like, no, I don't think so. Okay. And I'm going to follow that book because that book ain't never went out of print. That book ain't never that book ain't told not one lie. That book ain't told not one lie. I don't care if they try to transliterate it, they try to take stuff out of it. That book's still speaking the truth. Can't be no man that act. No. That book is the truth, okay? It's coming to pass. Which means that if we see the stuff that was written in it coming to pass, then we can believe that the stuff in it is truth. If it worked for them, because he wasn't no respecter of them, it'll work for us. So every single day we create. You might as well get paid for creating. That's what I'm saying. You might as well understand the language of heaven, of the creator who created us in his image and likeness. He's the creator that created us in his image and in his likeness. He's a creator that created us in his creative image and likeness. Okay. And we are creators. So much so when you put on makeup, you creating something. When you doing a hairstyle, you creating something. When you cooking, you creating a meal. Okay. When you getting dressed, you creating an outfit that matches. Okay. You always creating something. You always creating peace. Or you always creating chaos. You always creating something. So you might as well get paid to do what you was purposed to do, which is to create and solve problems. Because you always creating something. Problem is you've been creating something and letting other people get paid off your creativity. Every one of us born is a creator. Children are eager to show you what they've drawn on a piece of paper. Why? Because they want people to see what they've created. We want people to see what we've created. That's why we seek attention. If you love to dance, you create dances. Right? So you might as well get a purpose-driven payday from your creativity. Why would you let other people get paid off your creativity? Because that's what they're doing. Do you know you even coming here on social media and post is creating some type of entertainment or some type of pleasure for somebody else? That your statuses, what you share, your videos, is creating education. It's creating something for somebody else. You just doing it and you broke. That's why you broke, because you have not put together your passion and your purpose and given yourself a paycheck. You're too busy trading your time for a paycheck instead of creating your paychecks. That's why we broke, because we've been backwards. We've been lied to. We've been bamboozled and hoodwinked. They paying you for your time, so you don't have time to pay you with the time that you taken to create. That's something. Think about that. The time that you exchanging for money is the time you could be creating ideas and solutions and resources for people all over the world. And you can take it all over the world using social media. You ain't even got to physically leave your house no more. I mean, Abba, they made it real simple. I'm speaking to people in Africa, in America, and Canada, in the UK. What? Using technology. Had somebody told me this a long time ago, you know why the information wasn't given to me? Because for one, I wasn't ready for it. I kept being rebellious and dragging my feet and procrastinating about everything in life. Everything. And that was the biggest hindrance to my blessing, to my breakthrough, to everything that I ever wanted. That's why I says a little twiddling of the thumbs, procrastination leads you to poverty. Ain't that something? Because you don't never get up and make no movements. You won't do it. I'll put it off tomorrow. I'll put it off. And you cannot. See, one thing about the Creator, on day one, he completed everything that he wanted to create it on day one. He didn't say, and on day two, we finished day one's work. No, he created blah, 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 blah. Boom, it was done. Now, next to day two, he took care of today's work today so that he can take care of tomorrow's work tomorrow. That is why the graveyard is full. That's the richest place on earth. It is not a man. It's the graveyard. It's a cemetery full of treasures, promises, passion, wealth, ideas, creativity, inventions. Elon Musk get paid to invent things from his mind. From his mind. Bill Gates is getting paid, still got paid, Ben got paid from creating something from his mind. Apple, stuff that y'all talk on, that came from an idea out of the mind of the man who created Apple. Android, that came from the idea. This bottled water came from the idea of whoever these people are who thought, let's purify us some water and sell it. An idea. Why is it so hard for our people to get on board like other people have got on board? And that's why I no longer feel sorry for our people. Real talk. That's why all that sympathy stuff, like, look, I will say a prayer for you all day long because I'm commanded to do that. And I understand that everybody needs that. But feeling sorry for you, no. Because when you get fed up and you get tired, you make changes. No matter how much they hurt, you make changes when you get tired. When you know that there's better, you make changes. You stop making excuses. When you see that them excuses ain't gonna change the situation, then you gotta do something different. And 1000% when you do something different, your life changes. Your life was waiting on you. The heavens is rejoicing because you finally got up and did something. You finally moved from the place of comfortability. This is better. That's too much work to go over there and start something over here. This is good right here. I hate it here, but it's good right here. It pays the bills. As if you were just born to pay the bill. What kind of life is that? What kind of life is that? And then to think that I have been given a talent that the Father said the kingdom of God is likened to, which means it compares to this. A man went away and left his servants in charge of everything. And he gave them assignments. Some he gave 5 assignments. It says money. It says money. I'm saying assignments, okay? It said he gave one 5 minas, one 3 minas, and one 1 mina. I want to focus on the 1 mina today. That's it. I want to focus on the man with the 1 mina, because the one with the 5 minas and the 3 minas, the assignments. The kingdom of God is just like a man going on a long journey, and he's going to be gone for a long time. So he finds him some servants, and he gives them delegated power, not control. Delegated power over his possessions according to what they can handle. So the one he gave 5 could handle 5, and the one he gave 3 could handle 3, but the one who got 1 could only handle 1, and he couldn't handle that one. And then it says the first 2 went in and put the master's money to work for him. That's what it says. But the one that received 1 went and sat on it and buried it. And said, I know that this man be harvesting and getting money when he shouldn't, and that's evil. To be wanting to get money off of work that he want me to get up and go do something for him, and that's evil. And then he just collected. So when the king came back to give an account of each man that had been given their assignments, when he got to the one with 1, the one with 1 said, look, you gave me this 1. And guess what? I'm giving it back to you. I didn't do nothing with it. I mean, I left it right here. It's still here. It's yours. It's perfect, okay? And that one was called the lazy and wicked one. And I used to just think it was the wicked one until I read it over and over and over again lately. And he said lazy and wicked. I'm like, dang, he called him lazy and wicked. He said, man, you could at least took my stuff and gave it to somebody else. Put it in the bank. I would have got some interest on that. Why did I say all of that to say this? Because there's some deposits that the Most High had made inside of you. Whether you want to believe that, you're mad at him about something, you don't care to know it, I don't care what your situation is on tonight. There's some deposits. Nothing that we can do can ever change that. I don't care what we believe. We are human beings. We were created. Okay? We don't run anything. Even if the Most High makes us think, let man think that they running something. No, you don't run nothing. You ain't even in control of your own breath. You're not even in control of your own oxygen. You're not even in control of your own get up and go to sleep. You're not even in control of anything, of your heartbeat. Who makes your heartbeat? A show ain't evolution, and a damn show ain't science. Okay? Who makes your heartbeat? Explain that. You can't. Because you did not. You cannot explain that. So therefore, you know that there is a God. Period. That's how you know. We can eliminate everything else. I don't care about who wrote what and who did. We can eliminate everything else. You didn't make you, and I didn't make you. And for those who walk around here, well, I am God. Well, I'll be hot diggity dog. Well, where the hell you come from? Where did you come from? Because you had to originate from somewhere. So trace back where you came from and help me understand this thing. And you can't. So we've all been deposited with portions of his creativity. Of his creativity. And every day we create things. Did you know that your mind could create a book? And just by you selling a book for $30, $20 plus $9.99 shipping and handling, and you sell that book to 50,000 people in 1 year, you will generate $1 million. And you ain't got to sit on a corner and trade your time for selling your book. They have systems online that can do it for you while you sleep. And that one book turns into, imagine doing that 7 times. You got 7 books that you didn't read. And you follow the same pattern, $20, $9.99 shipping and handling. And now you got 7 million coming in a year. 7 million from 7 books. That's just books. It took you maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a year to write the book. But now you get paid for the rest of your life. You'll still be getting paid after your life is over with. Your books will still be selling from your creativity. You see why it's so important to create and not go and slave? Because that's slavery. You would rather go exchange 8 to 10 to 12 hours and you think you're doing something. When you could take 3 of those days and flesh out a whole entire book and get paid for the rest of your life. I'm not even talking about speaking engagements. I'm not even talking about interviews and podcasts and news networks. I'm not talking about any of that and mentorships. I'm just talking about writing the book and putting it on the internet. You don't even have to have a hard copy book now. You can have ebooks and sell that for $19.99. And you create an ad, hey, I have a book on divorce or gaining weight or losing weight or fitness or healthy eating or whatever the case your book is about. And now you done sold 50,000, automated, That's not you personally. Hey, buy my book over here. Can I get on it? No, somebody will read your book. You can take your book and go on YouTube or Clubhouse if you don't want to show your face and read a chapter from your book every day, every week. Start a book club. Have people buy your book to read your book with you. And now the word is getting told that this is a phenomenal book. And you done made $1 million in your sleep. Creativity. You create something every day. You create a solution or a problem every day, even in your own life. If you choose to think about worrying and all that, you didn't create a problem. But if you choose to think about peace and it's all right and it's going to be all right, you created peace. You created a solution. You are creating something every day. Somebody is getting paid off of what you create. Even if that's creating love. There's some people who ain't never experienced it. And they will pay you millions of dollars to show them what that is. No strings attached. Think about all the celebrities. I got them locked and loaded in the chamber. I told y'all, when I do sit down here to share the information, it's going to be a plethora of it. I look at this type of stuff, see celebrities crying and stuff, and they trap mentally. I see a whole bunch of people that got a whole bunch of lot to say, always talking. That's why I stay to myself, because I can't stand people. You talk too much. You look for content to just go comment on, tearing them down without ever having a solution. Well, that's what they get for getting in the dark side. Well, hell, you got to the dark side too sometimes. You got some darkness in you. Every last one of us got darkness in us. And you done did some dark things too. Does that mean that it's too late? We write them off. Well, they didn't sow, they sow. Well, hell, my Bible says, snatch some of them out of the fire and translate them into the kingdom. That's my mission. What you mean? It doesn't make any sense. As if we ever got stuck where we want to stay there. No, we will want help. And when people don't show up, we get hurt. It's the same thing. They're human. They have money. They may have went in misguided. They may have been. I didn't heard stories. Dave Chappelle. I got into this industry not knowing nothing as a father with 2 young kids. With no money, no lights, no water on at the time. And I signed something I shouldn't have. Now I don't even own my own name anymore. So there's all kind of reasons people sell out. But you don't think the people need help? You don't think the people in pain? Hell, the pharmaceutical company will tell you that. They don't mind broadcasting them, TMZ and all of that. Imagine having every aspect of your life under the microscope. If you fart the wrong way, that's going out there. People really don't ever understand what people go through until they get into their shoes. It's easy to talk. Well, I could do that better and I would do this. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You need to pray for them that they have grace to do that, to deal with that. I don't ever want to be famous. And Father, if that is my portion, then please forgive me, but I don't desire to be famous. That comes with a lot of problems. It comes with a lot of problems. People trying to sue you. If you look the wrong way, your life is just, it's not easy. But do they need help? Absolutely. So where are those that are creators of love and light and, all this other stuff they want to come wish you energy and all of that? Okay, look, take that to somebody who needs it. because there's millions of people that need it. Become a solution to people's problems. And guess what? The Most High will not withhold anything from you. Why? Because now you are doing what you were purposed to do and not what another man was purposed to do. You doing what you was purposed to do. And your prosperity, ladies and gentlemen, is only connected to your purpose. That's why you ain't had no prosperity. That's why you can't find one man that say everything that I do prospers. Why? Because they've been living in another system. That system gonna catch y'all up. We just talked about it on tonight. I don't care what book you reading. The Bible is the true one. The Bible is the true book. And I don't say that to be disrespectful because I love y'all. Whether you love me or not, I love you. That's all that matters. That my heart is right. My love walk is on point. But it doesn't matter what book you read. Ain't now one of them. Ask me how I know. I didn't study. Lots of religion. I got a whole book in there. There's always something missing, okay? Something ain't right. But there's one book that I know for sure that is the truth. That's what I do know. Okay? It's called that Bible. The Bible is the truth. It's happening before your eyes and my eyes. It's coming right off the pages alive. It's real. Everything that was written done happened and is happening. And we still got more to come. Better get yourself on board. Line up the right way. I'm not just trying to prepare physically and have canned goods and all of that stuff. Now, what if my time is up? I need to prepare to stand before the eternal one to give an account. What did I do in this lifetime besides go to work, besides suffer, besides pay bills, besides turn up, besides have entertainment and enjoy myself? What did I do that made an impact? What did I do on purpose? How many souls did I reach? How many mouths did I feed? How many cures did I provide? How many people did I let out of bondage? How many prison doors did I open? How many captives did I set free? That's what's gonna matter. All this material stuff ain't gonna matter. You wasn't born with it. You was born naked. You didn't even have clothes. Some didn't have hair. You were born naked. Naked. You were born naked. And when you die, you're gonna die like that too. They may think you might think you going in that grave with them clothes. Why you think you don't find clothes when them bones and stuff be plucked up? It just be bones. Funeral home industry is a whole nother $1 trillion industry, literally. You create something every day. You might as well get paid to create. You might as well make a difference in $1. So with that being said, I came by to see who I can serve on today. What do you think the 100K purpose-driven payday is? It's about taking your purpose and your passion, your skills, your experience, what you went through. That was on purpose. What you overcame, that was on purpose. The rejection, that was on purpose. That bad relationship, it was on purpose. It happened for you, not to you. It happened for you so that you can go help others come out just like you came out. It happened for you, not to you. Now get over it and get to work. What did you learn from that? Because now what you learn, you can go teach and you can go help liberate others. It's called a purpose-driven payday. Yeah, they might have fired you or let you go from that job because you refused to bow down. But you learned a skill in that job. Okay? Go give yourself a purpose-driven payday. There are people out here having purpose-driven paydays, and I want you to be one of them. So instead of going buy barbecue and hot dogs and doing the same thing year after year, why don't you do something different for you? We got to stop consuming and spending and start investing so we can get some later. That's the whole purpose of investment. Investment means that I'm sowing this so I can see it over there. Now and later. You know, now and later. Have some now, have some later. While you have it now, you ought to be investing it for later. Because you don't know what's coming. And from what we can see, it don't look good. You know it don't look good. It don't look good right now. You have been given a purpose. I don't care if you know how to take cars apart and put them back together. That's purpose. And there are millionaires that will pay you to show them how to put parts in cars. And there's a lot of men that play with toys. You can just go and find all the people that you could help in the automotive field, in the car shows and the old schools. You would pay yourself. I did the math on somebody. He said, I'll fix old cars. I said, look, I can have a field day with you. Get you a channel. You out there doing your regular work out there, what you do on your vehicles, and streaming it. What's the difference between Rachel Ray and one of y'all that know you can cook bomb? Everybody always tell you how your food make them feel. You know your food good. What's the difference between you and Rachel Ray? She do her stuff in front of a camera, and ain't nobody ever even tasted her food. You got people drooling over her video, millions of followers, and they ain't even tasted this woman's food. Two people doing the same thing. Why is one more successful than the other? It's because they don't have the same opportunity? No, it's not. It's because she took an opportunity. She got out of fear. She said, no matter what, I got to get out of this situation. So I got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. She took the initiative to invest in her education so she can learn how to set up the camera, what angles, what I need to be doing. Woman is wealthy as I don't know what. Why can't that be you? Told the young man, look, we're going to start streaming you. And then you're going to have other cats, mechanics, all kind of mechanics coming to you. Big truckers, all kind of mechanics. Because you know how to take apart and put together piece by piece. Then we're going to plan for you to bring all the cars and all their toys out to a location. It's $1,000 for 100 people. You just paid yourself $100K in one day for putting together a car show. Don't have it 2 days. With 200 people, that's 200,000. Okay? From doing something that he loved to do. That doesn't make any sense. These numbers are not magical numbers. These numbers are real. And notice I said 200. Why am I always saying 1 or 200? Because you don't need the whole world. You don't need the whole world to give you a purpose-driven payday. My buddy Oscar got one client at $37,500. One. I got a sister right now running a challenge. It's $1 a day challenge, $31 the month of July. Already got signups. People is not playing. I'm not playing. I don't know why you are. If the Most High say, this is what time it is for you to start doing this, I want you to do this so that you have what you need to have while I'm giving you the time to do it because of what's to come, then we need to be busy. And I believe that this is, it's just so God. You mean to tell me I ain't got to get up and commute and go clock in a 9 to 5 and have a boss and orders and all that stuff and a degree? This is it, y'all. You go ask for a job, they're going to ask you for your qualifications. You may get denied going up against 20 other people for one position. This is it. This is the way. This is the way. How do I know if I'm qualified, if God's talking to me? Because you're looking at me right now. That's how. How do I know if I can do it? Because if he didn't think that you can do it, you wouldn't be under the sound of my voice. He just brought somebody to you to help pull out and magnify what he has on the inside of you. Period. There's nothing else more to be said. What qualifies me to do it? Because he knew you could. It's in you. He heard your prayer. He don't want you suffering. He don't want you broke. He don't want you sick. He don't want you in pain. What kind of God do you serve? And it probably could have got to you quicker had somebody gave him a complete yes. Had somebody given him a complete yes, that it ain't about me, but it's about everybody. He could have got to somebody quicker to serve you. Had they be willing to die and be tested in every way, every area, every level to see if you really love me or not. If you will change, if you will walk away from me, if you will turn from me. Oh, that takes time. And if you got another 50 to 20 years, I don't even know. I can't say, because no man knows the hour of the day, but according to prophecy, I don't know. We got another 20 years. I mean, they're looking real slick right about now. Because what I have read moving from the part we at now, it's just all bad. It's telling you to hold on and hang on, stand 10 toes down. It's telling you that you're going to be imprisoned. It's telling you that you're going to be murdered and martyred. It's telling you that a lot of people people going to turn on each other and people going to be eating people. That's what it's talking about now. Listen. He also said, pray that you may escape all of that. I'm one of those. That's me right here. That's me right here. I ain't got time for all of that. I ain't getting caught up in all of that. I don't even want to see it. Let me stack like the ant. See, in the summertime, the ant is out moving, and they moving in unison. You get a whole troop of ants, 1,000 of them, to come pick up a bug and take it back to the camp. They will come in your house. They will invade your space. Do you understand me? To get what they need to go build for the winter. And the Bible says, consider the ant that don't have no commander. Ain't nobody telling the ant, look, go get you some food and store it up. But yet and still, the ants go do that. And go underground. While the rain and everything else that can drown them away is getting ready to come, but they down there and they got food stored up, baby, to last them the whole entire season until summertime. It's time for them to come back out. And Paul said nature can teach us some things. That's why he said nature could teach us some things. The ant ain't got no boss. The ant ain't got nobody saying go store up no food. It just knows. It just knows. So with that being said, I'm going to offer the opportunity for whoever I'm here to serve on tonight. The Most High has sent me to those that I have been speaking to get you out of the place where you at to the place that you need to be. The Father is trying to redeem time for you. And instead of you trying to go figure out other courses and how to do this and all to do that, this is the way. I'm not the only one doing it. He allowed me to go pay all that money to find out what they was doing so I can come back and bring it to you. And I got all of their secrets. I really do. All $55,000 worth of them. I really do. I done did it over and over. I done showed y'all so much I ain't got to show y'all no more. I done did it over and over again. How could you look at a person who's telling you, see, I'm not one of the ones in the earth. I'm at least not one of the ones that, I don't know too many of these, but I'm not one of the ones in the earth saying, come buy from me. Come spend your money with me. Come consume with me while you have nothing. Come sow it all for me while you have nothing. I'm not one of those ones. I'm on some other type stuff, invested, which is education, which can be written off on your taxes as a tax deduction. And then the harvest that you reap can be written off as a tax deduction. And you get all your stuff. And then you learn how to go do the right things with your money so that you can have things that will preserve you and your family. Because what's most important to me is not rims and clothes and televisions. It's that I have some land, most importantly, and we better get something like yesteryear. There's a cycle of sowing. You can't just go buy land and say, I got some tomatoes out here. It goes through a process. The seed goes into the dirt and die. And the roots and all of that stuff have to take root and whatever else. It takes a whole season. That's why farmers lay their seed, they till their ground, lay their seed and go on about their business. And they calculate at this time, the harvest will be showing up. And they don't stand there and watch their seed. Is this going to work? Well, I had one lady say, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know. I'll be broke trying to put all this together. No, you're going to be broke if you don't. Because if that's all you got, then what? If that's all you got, then what? What's your plan B? So you might as well flesh this out, beloved. And use what you use so that you can go and get that back times a million. Like, that makes sense. What you just said don't make no sense. If that's all you had and that's going to get spent, inflation, somebody finna get that. Somebody is finna get that. Gas, rent, electric, some food, somebody finna get that, then what? What you finna do? Be stressed out and suicidal and depressed because you don't know where it's coming from? That's too costly for me. So with that being said, I got that 100K purpose-driven payday. There's a lot of people that email me, and I'm going to put the email across. Well, can you give me more information? I want to make this public service announcement. Please respect my time, okay? Whenever I come out here and I sit down, I explain everything that I need to explain. Literally. You in a group with me, okay? That's more than enough. You in a group with me. Number 2, I'm coaching you. Number 3, I'm helping you create it. Number 4, you in a group with others. We have a community, so you ain't got to worry about what everybody don't believe in me. No, you got a whole community of other people who doing the same thing as you. So now you got a new family, new business family. Okay? And you get to have a purpose-driven payday. That's what all you get. I don't have a whole bunch of time to be answering emails and phone. This is the reason why I come out here. This is the reason why I do organic. So I'm not running no ad with no, hey, join my free program right now, my paid program right now for $1,000. You don't have a clue. You have a clue because I come here. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, I'm on there simultaneously. Clubhouse. I tell you exactly what it is. It's not complicated. That's a reason for you to stay where you at. And if you like to be stuck, be stuck. I'm not here for everybody. I'm just coming by for the one that I am here for. That's it. And I'm going to keep on showing up to come by for the one that I'm here for. You want to give yourself a purpose-driven payday where you pay yourself what you're worth, then I got everything that you need for you to do that. Okay? It's a done with you program for the price of a done for you program. You won't even get a done by yourself, do it yourself program for $1,000. Not in this day and age. You will not. I mean, everything that you need from setup to run, everything that you need. How could you fail? How could you not have a purpose-driven payday? You just need to know what I need to do. And I got to know what you need to do. Okay? Also, because I always got stuff going on. And I always offer opportunities for people to take advantage of to see if they really want to get out of pain. I have an affiliates program. Well, I don't want to start another business. Cool. I don't want to start a business at all. Double cool. But if you have a mouth and you wouldn't mind making money for referrals, I have an affiliates program. You can get 10% from each sale. $1,000, you get 10 of them, you got $1,000. Well, I ain't got no money to get started. You can use that method to get started. You can use that method to pay your rent, to balance out the cost that food is costing you, to make sure you have enough food for telling somebody about the program. That's called affiliate marketing, selling somebody else's stuff. It's how you can make money. The price go up to $5,000. You get 10%. That's $500. You do 4 of those. That's $2,000 in a week. You did 4 of those every week. That would be $8,000 in a month. For affiliate marketing, telling somebody, shoot, this lady gonna let me get some money, get paid? Yes, you have an affiliates link. You get money deposited up for every person that you sign up every week. It's that simple. So we have that option for those that say, well, I don't want to start no business. I really don't want to do it. Listen, you got people in your family that do. A word of mouth can get you paid. That's creating an idea, period. I'm going to create an idea that I'm just going to go tell other people about her. She says she's going to get me paid. She has an affiliate link. And I could sell her stuff for her. That's not saying, hey, you know what, you want to buy this? Look, this woman right here wants you to check out this webinar, check out, this book. This may be beneficial. They check it out. They buy, they use your link. Boom. You get paid. It's affiliates market. Simplest way to get paid. There is no excuse. Nobody is without. Nobody is with excuse. Nobody. Because there shouldn't be no excuse. Okay? So we got the 100K purpose-driven payday. After Independence Day, I always come by and try to make them affordable. Okay? especially around these holidays when they think that you're supposed to be celebrating bondage still. I don't think so. So I came to disrupt. Instead of you buying barbecue and hot dogs and red, white, and blue outfits, why don't you do something? Because that's not going to give you a return. That is just going to give you a feeling. But feelings don't feed people. Neither does entertainment. Them clothes you cannot eat. That fireworks, you can't eat that junk, bro. It can't provide for you none of that. So why don't you invest in you? I'm a miss. I ain't gonna go all out. I'm gonna have to scale back a little bit. Why? Because I need to invest in me. Because I need something down the road. Once I get through being dumb over here, spending my money on consumption, while the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. I'm making them rich while I'm making my own family poor. That's a shame. It's the worst form of self-abuse. And last but never least, we have about 6 more spots for the Team 12 $1,500 investment. Why is there a $1,500 investment? Glad you asked. I'm about to give those individuals information that I paid thousands upon thousands of dollars for, so that they can take that information and serve other clients, high-paying clients, $10,000 clients, so they can also assist me, make money from me, assisting me, learn and add and scale to their business. Not only that, they get access to the courses that I teach, because they may be doing an aspect of work that pertains to that course. It's a no-brainer. Instead of spending 1,000 in the 100K, spend an extra 500. Be a part of the team. Get clients from within and without. You get access to the events, whether virtual or in person. So now, when I bring in a boatload of people, guess what? Now you get clients, because I have taught you and given you information to assist